It is a beautiful day and you are welcome to the channel English Grammar for Non-Native Speakers. Today we shall be talking about possessive nouns. And before we dive into the topic, I want us to take a moment to subscribe to this channel, like this video and share with people. Now back to it, we shall start with the definition of possessive nouns. A possessive noun is a noun that shows ownership or direct connection. So possessive nouns show ownership or a direct connection. Possessive nouns are usually identified by an apostrophe and a letter S. So take note of that, apostrophe and S. This is how we identify possessive nouns. For example, Ade's car. So if you look at the name Ade, there is an apostrophe and a letter S after the name Ade. So Ade's car, meaning that the car belongs to Ade. Here we have Gabriel's shoes. Gabriel, apostrophe and the letter S. This is a possessive noun. Gabriel's shoes. The student's note, our goalkeeper's glove. Today's meeting, this year's anniversary, all of these are examples of possessive nouns. Let's consider today's meeting. Although that is not ownership, but then there is a connection between today and the meeting. It shows that the meeting was held today. How do we form possessive nouns with plural nouns? But the simplest way to differentiate between singular and plural possessive noun is the placement of the apostrophe. If the apostrophe is right before the S, it is a singular possessive noun. If the apostrophe is after the S, it is a plural possessive noun. This is what I'm trying to say. If you look at boy, B-O-Y, apostrophe before the S, this is singular. Then we have B-O-Y-S, that is boys. Then the apostrophe now comes after the S. Then it is a plural possessive noun. Take a look at this example. My brother's room, singular brother. My brother's room, plural brother. How do we differentiate? Here the apostrophe comes before the letter S. Here the apostrophe comes after the letter S. There are these other nouns. Their plural forms do not end in letter S, like children. Children does not include letter S in the plural form. So in that case, we have to add the apostrophe and then the letter S, just the normal way we construct the singular form. An apostrophe and the letter S. Children's toy, men's game. These are plural possessive nouns. But for the other nouns that have letter S in the plural form, we have to add the apostrophe after the S to show that it is plural. How do we form possessive nouns with names that already end in letter S? Names like Amos, Francis, Thomas, Davis, they have letter S already in their spelling. So what we need to just do is add the apostrophe after the S. The S is already there. Just add the apostrophe after the S. Amos car. This is also acceptable. We add the apostrophe and we add another letter S. Amos car. Francis bag. Francis bag. Thomas car. Thomas car. James friend. James friend. So either way, we can form the possessive nouns with names that already have letter S in the spellings. Functions of possessive nouns. Possessive nouns show ownership. Richard has a car. It is Richard's car. Of course, the car belongs to him. It's Richard's car. Richard, apostrophe, and S. Richard's car. This ball belongs to Wale. It is Wale's ball. Ownership. 2. Possessive nouns express where someone works, studies, or spends time. Jamal attends this school. This is Jamal's school. In this case, Jamal is not the owner of the school, but because Jamal goes to the school, then we can say this is Jamal's school. So where someone works, where someone studies, or where someone usually stays. My brother stays in that room. It's my brother's room. Next one. Possessive nouns can express a relationship between people. Smith's sister is a seamstress. In this case, the possessive noun is telling us that the seamstress is Smith's sister. The relationship between Smith and that noun is just that the person is Smith's sister. Johnson's friends are funny. Johnson's friends are funny. So in this case, it's showing that these people that are funny are friends to Johnson. Now let's come to the usage. Here we want to differentiate how to use possessive nouns with inanimate nouns. These are the nouns that are objects. I do not mean grammatical objects. I mean objects in real life, like table, like spoon. These do not have life. To some people, it is wrong grammatically to express those nouns that do not have life in possessive form. To them, it is right to say the boy's leg, but it is wrong to say the table's leg. Why? Because table is a non-living thing. It's an inanimate object. For example, I broke the table's leg. I believe it's not really acceptable. I broke the leg of the table. It's more acceptable. The hotel's roof is green. This is wrong. Preferably, we should say the roof of the hotel is green. This is more acceptable than the hotel's roof. Then we say the roof of the hotel. How we can say the hotel roof is green. In this case, there is no apostrophe and a letter S. The hotel roof is green. This is also acceptable. My fan's blades are rusty. This is less acceptable. The more acceptable form is the blades of my fan are rusty. Or we can say my fan blades are rusty. Just here we can see that there is no apostrophe and the letter S. My fan blades are rusty. So this will be the end of the lesson. I hope you've learned. Do not forget to share this video with people and subscribe to this channel. Have a nice day.